Hi, Pisces. How are you guys? Good morning or good afternoon whenever you see this. It is early when I am recording this, so hopefully I get this out to you guys ASAP. Okay, so we're going to be talking about your current energy, and your energy is very inspiring today, Pisces. I feel very inspired by you based off of your reading. So, yeah, we'll just get into it. All right. So, I did pull Oracle for you, and we do have girl with a snake or boy with a snake. This can just speak about times that you held on to things that were hurting you. And that's just basically what it is. This also speaks about like dating narcissists or being friends with narcissists or keeping a close narcissist type relationship around you, whether that's family or in career. This talks about being charmed or used very easily by this person. This person could be very sweet talkish or very strategic in how they speak to people, how they treat people. There's always a plan. Um, there's always like a bigger picture than this person, what they want from you, you know? It never seems like a clean energy dealing with this person. You always feel unclean, you always feel bothered, disturbed. I do feel like those of you towards right now or towards the end of when you decided maybe this connection is not going to be the best for me, I do feel like you struggled with that quite a bit because when you deal with someone like this who's very strategic, who plays mind games, manipulates, sometimes in those situations you'll be second guessing yourself. So that's why I feel very inspired by you because I feel like you have been able to set boundaries. You're done being the people pleaser, you're done being the enabler. You're kind of like holding yourself accountable, but also doing what's best for you. And I see you moving forward, moving onward. Okay. So let's talk about what's on the bottom of the deck. We do have the Seven of Swords. I definitely feel like, oh, can we? Hello. We do have the Seven of Swords here. I do feel like with the Seven of Swords, you could have just been tired of sleeping with one eye open, period. Like, I'm so tired of over looking over my shoulder. I'm so tired of having to watch my back. I'm tired of being around someone who I don't fully trust. And it just felt like a very not sincere type of connection. Like you could never feel at peace. We have the temperance here. You never felt at balance. You never felt zen. And I feel like that's something that Pisces really needs. You need your zen, energy, your zen moments. Okay. And I feel like you just haven't been able to have that in something that you committed to, the Hierophant. Okay. So you got yourself into like a bad commitment, bad contract, bad friendship. You're trying to be loyal. You're trying to be down. You're trying to be committed to that connection. But at the same time, something just feels like a eerie betrayal is on the horizon. Every time you're around this person or you're dealing with them, you just can't seem to untense yourself or just woosah or just be in zen. Okay, so that's how you'll know that something is up because I always feel like something is up. My intuition won't rest. Anything else you can tell me before we start this reading? All right, the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Ten of Pentacles could be a family situation. It could also be someone that you just overly invested yourself in. Ten of Pentacles is the energy of like, um, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? Sometimes we will be the Ten of Pentacles to certain situations that do not have us in the same regard. So it is the energy of family, like you'll do everything for family, you'll sacrifice for family, you're understanding, you have unconditional love for family, or it's the energy of just investing all that you got. Think about like all your savings. You invest all your savings into something because you truly believe in it. You feel like it will grow. You feel like this will be stability to come for generations. It's kind of like that energy. And you've been exerting this 10 of Pentacles towards something that just was not really reciprocating that. Okay. And I feel like Three of Wands, you're coming into seeing that you missed maybe certain opportunities by staying so down or having your feet so planted in one basket, something like that. All right, let's just get into this reading because I feel like whoever this is, that's this narcissist, or whoever this is, that's this person who tends to charm you, is a user, is manipulative, strategic. I do feel like they are coming in heavy with the charm. We do have the Knight of Cups, so this person could be laying it on very thick right now. With that Knight of Cups, this person could be asking you on dates. They could be asking you to hang out. They could be doing things for you. They could be saying, let's get back together. Let's go get married. This person could be just whispering a lot of sweet nothings, and they're basically that, sweet nothings. Okay. I do feel like it also could be shocking, this person coming back, because it could be after such like a devastating moment between you and them. Something really bad could have happened like maybe some months ago, some days ago, and someone is just coming back as if everything's all good. But there's something very like, I don't know, there's something kind of like masky about this person because they seem so happy to be around you. They seem so excited and thrilled to date you again, to be around you. They're so in love, but there's something that devastated both of you. Yeah, there's something that devastated both of you, that happened pretty recently. So it would almost seem like this person would I don't know why I'm getting this energy, and it's so early in the morning, right? You would think the energy would be different, but it almost feels like this person should hate your guts. And I'm sorry to say that. That is not really in my vocabulary to say, but it almost feels like whatever transpired between you and this person, it should have been the done deal. It should have been the nail in the coffin. They should hate your guts right now because especially if it's that narcissist that play, they only like a certain outcome. And if you gave them, if you stood up for yourself or asserted certain boundaries, it wouldn't seem like they would be coming back the Knight of Cups. So it just kind of seems very weird. And I do feel that Seven of Swords energy so strongly for you, where you're like, you don't really trust this person's intentions. You don't even understand why they want to be back around. It just seems so whimsical, almost fake, right? Also feel like there's someone here too who could have just lost a very good job. Death card, King of Pentacles, or someone's money is like being stopped for some reason. Okay, this also could have been a long-term relationship that ended. All right, so this could have been all this King of Pentacles new. I'm devoted to my family. I'm devoted to my relationship. This ended, okay? Or someone was very devoted to their finances or their career. Something ended here with that. These are the cards that just flew out, by the way. We have the Nine of Wands. So this person's been very guarded since this happened because I feel like they lost something that they felt like they had a lot of security in, meaning that they didn't think it would be fleeting. They didn't think it could just be gone one day. And so that kind of hits someone's pride or their ego. And I feel like they're very guarded now because of this, because they would have never imagined they'd be without whatever this stability was, whether it was a relationship with you or it was their job or their money, avenue of money coming in. So they kind of are very guarded right now because they feel very naked without this. They don't feel like themselves. This is something that they always thought that they would have. And the Page of Swords, okay? So now this person is like really investigating a lot about this because I feel like that also could have been sprang on in a moment. It also could have been a tower for this person where they weren't expecting this. So now they have their eyes glued on whatever this is. They kind of want to know why and understand why and how this even came to be because someone wasn't really watching their back here, this King of Pentacles, and something kind of just slipped from their fingers, like slipped through the cracks. Something ended, maybe because they were neglecting it. Now they're trying to research all they can possibly to get that back, okay? All right, so let's clarify this Knight of Cups. So that could be that effort to try to get this back, whatever this is. Someone could be seeing a situation as a lot of stability for them. So there could be like a career situation, a networking situation, business situation between you and this person. This could be like family. There's some money tied into family as well. There also could be a relationship where maybe someone also makes a lot of money through their relationship. So there definitely does feel like a user energy here. Okay. It's like someone is, Knight of Cups. Let's see, Knight of Cups. If it wasn't money, then it's just stability. Like someone held someone down so incredible that they really didn't have to worry about much. Now that that person is gone, I have to really, I have a lot more responsibilities on hand. All right, Knight of Cups. Let's see. All right, we have the Judgment. So this is like someone is coming in and pouring in a lot of love for you, or towards you, and they definitely want you. They want to be on the better side of your judgment. So they kind of want to change how you feel about them. Okay, this person wants to also pick your brain with the Ace of Swords. They want to know the truth about how you truly feel about them. See if they can switch that around or show you that they're not that person. How does Pisces feel about this person at this time? How do you feel about this person? All right, Queen of Cups. You actually have a lot of love for this person, okay? But there is something that you definitely can discern about this said individual because the Nine of Swords. So again, it is that energy where maybe your judgment has failed you in the past or your discernment has failed you in the past. Your intuition was blocked with this situation. You were used in the past, you were charmed. This person was very strategic with you, and you still have very much open arms for them, but a part of you just cannot rest well. Nine of Swords. You can't rest well with this person in your life. You always feel like there's always something that's doomed to happen with this. And even though you can't pinpoint it, you just feel it. And that's enough for you to feel like you kind of want to move forward. So you do still have an open heart to this person, but the Queen of Cups also gives like a healer, and a healer can dissect, the disease in someone per se. I mean that figuratively. Like I can see the bad in you. I can see the curse. I can see the bad. So you do see that even though I do love this person, I do care about them, there is still some damage done within this person that can also transfer into me. 10 of Wands, yeah. I do feel like this person has a lot of baggage or a lot of damage or a lot of wounds or burdens here that they hold on to. And then on top of that, to forgive this person, it's a lot of weight. There's a lot of things that have been done. It's not like an easily forgiven type of energy. It's like there's a lot to unpack here, okay? What's interesting is that you are in the energy of the Eight of Cups, which is all about moving forward. And it's also an energy of being very emotionally detached to a situation. So even though you are still nurturing towards this person and you still care about them, you're not like totally emotionally invested as you were in the past. You could be coming out of that with this Eight of Cups. What's prompting you to do so? Sometimes it's good to remind ourselves why we left, right? Because it can get lost in translation. So let's see. Eight of Cups. Why? What was the initial reason that you're like, okay, it's time for me to move on, or what turned you off emotionally? The Nine of Wands. Okay, a guarded individual. What's interesting about that is that I see that this person's becoming even more guarded once you take your energy away from them, or once they felt like they lost something valuable in their life. But if they were always guarded towards you and you were that valuable energy in their life, or you offered so much, you invested so much into this energy, that's just not a positive connection to be in. It's like, being a friend that you're always there for them. You're always there to listen. You're always there to help. You're always there to save them when they're in a bind, but you can never get the fun, positive parts of your friend. They still treat you like crap, or in a relationship thereas, or in a business partnership. And I feel like with the Sun, you have brought a lot of positivity and balance and light into this person's life, but you've only been getting that Nine of Wands energy, a very guarded individual. Also with the Nine of Wands, it makes me feel like you're starting to see that you really don't really know the inner depths of someone, maybe how they may know you. So for someone to charm you or use you, they have to study you very well. And this person may know you very well, what your likes are, what your dislikes are, what triggers you, what makes you happy, what makes you smile, what will make you come back. But you may not know a lot of these things about this person because they come off so guarded. And I feel like that's a reason why you want to leave. Another reason could be because you feel like you need to set so many boundaries that it's no longer fun anymore. When I have to set so many boundaries just to protect myself, It's just kind of not worth it. Ace of Pentacles as well. Some of you guys feel like you were getting the short end of the stick, giving the 10 of Pentacles, receiving the ace. It just wasn't enough. So a lot of you too, the way that you were departing is in the Hermit. So you kind of like cut off all contact. You got off of social media. You cut off a lot of distractions. You could have departed from everyone in your life, not only this person. You could have really isolated yourself quite a bit. And I'm pretty sure that could have been very lonely. What else can you tell me about this period of time for Pisces? Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah. So Seven of Wands makes me believe that for some of you, you definitely felt very defensive as well towards other people because you just start to get these huge trust issues. And you know, your reasons are valid, but also you could have also put up a guard against people who didn't do any harm to you based off of this connection. That's kind of how these type of, you know, connections, how they will leave you off. So, you know, I'm sorry if you had to deal with that. All right, we do have the Four of Cups. So this does show that you could be in a period of not wanting to accept opportunity that the universe is bringing towards you to turn things around, to show you that you are still favored, to show you that, you know, good things are still happening for you. You may just not be seeing it at the moment, or just so much is going on, you could be overlooking this option. So I first want to see, what is this option coming towards you? And then we'll talk about you a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, we have the King of Swords and the Lovers. So you could have an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra coming towards you. This could be a friend or a lover, a great lover coming towards you. Some of you guys, those signs could very much scare you, very much. Like hearing another Aquarius is coming in your life, hearing another Gemini or a Libra. You need to be able to separate the zodiac sign from the people, because, you know, it's just not a healthy thing to do. If you had one Gemini that hurt you, doesn't mean that the next Gemini coming in your life is going to hurt you. You have to remember, people have all types of different chart placements. Okay. I do feel like there is a masculine coming towards you that is very logical. Okay. This person is not someone who uses their, they don't have like, they're not someone who's going to get your emotions all in a bunch. It doesn't feel like you have a lot of emotions to give anyway, okay? And if you're a masculine Pisces, again, you're someone who's very logical at this moment. Maybe love coming in is not the best for you, but there is a very stable connection coming towards you either way it goes. Four of Wands. So this could be stability, meaning like someone that you can actually build with, building a harmonious union, building a harmonious home, someone that you will live with, and it won't be a drama. You guys will be able to have stability. You guys will both be investing towards something. This could also be in terms of career, like having somewhere that you will stay for years to come, decades to come, somewhere that will be like family for you. So there was an ending of something, but there's something new coming in, but it's kind of too fresh for you to kind of pay attention to it with that Four of Cups. Justice. This is your justice. This is where you get your just due. This is where the balance, where the scales balance. This is where things turn into the right path for you. This is where things turn around for you. But it's kind of hard. I think also too, it's hard when, you know, sometimes when you get your justice not from the direct person or from the direct outlet, and it comes from a blessing, or if it comes from another way of sorts, it just doesn't feel like equal. So I feel like that can be a problem as well. But this would bring you a lot of fulfillment and happiness. I see you living your dream life in this sense, but it's hard for you to really see the bigger picture here with this new energy coming in. We'll talk more about this new energy at the end. Let me clarify this last card here, the Six of Swords. This is just saying, like, listen, your past hasn't been pretty, but where you're moving towards is going to be so much better. And there's going to be a time in your future where you look back and you think about, you know, wow, look how far I've come, you know? When I was doing the new love readings, it was so funny because I was talking about new love, and I would talk about like where would people meet their person, and the Six of Swords kept coming out, and I was like, how could I talk about the Six of Swords? Six of Swords could be like yachting, but who does that regularly? I mean, some of you may, and you guys are very lucky to do that. But Six of Swords, when I thought about it, is like, you know, those places that you ride by and you cringe because you think about all the memories of when you were dating that loser, or when you know, grew up in that community that was so effed up, but now you're like so stable, you're so independent, you're in a happy home, you're in a happy relationship, but you still cringe by those places because you remember how far you had to come and how difficult that was. That is the Six of Swords. It's all about where you're going and not about where you came from. And as long as you make movement, then you're sure to end up in the right place. So Six of Swords. Six of Wands. And then there's a lot of there's a lot of recognition where you're headed. A lot of times too, like when you're dealing with these type of connections, whether it's friendship, relationship, family, even in your career, it can really put a stump on your confidence. And you may feel like everything that you worked so hard for, everything that you used to feel so, you used to do so naturally and so easily, all your talents and all your skills, you may feel like you're just not up to it anymore. And it's a great thing that this is coming out, because this is reassuring my Pisces that you still are that same person. You're still very talented, you're still very skilled. You're still top of your class. You're still that artistic, creative. You're still that great musician. You're still that great writer. You know, you're still that great business owner. People still want to buy from you. People still want to watch your content. People still want to work with you. People still want to hire you. You know, people still really like you and your energy, and you always, always achieve big. And I feel like, you know, sometimes when you're moving on from hard times, you just kind of lose that part of yourself where you kind of forget who the hell you are. And once you're reaching from moving on from this, you're going to be quickly reminded who the hell you are with all this recognition. Your reputation hasn't gone down, you know, just because you dealt with this bad egg. People are really putting you on a pedestal here. On top of that, too, if you've been wondering, you know, has this connection been limiting me? Has it been putting in a lot of obstacles? It has. So once you'll be able to move on, you'll be in this King of Wands energy, stepping into your masculine, really chasing your dreams, going after your goals, achieving your goals and your achieving your dreams and your goals like this, your manifestations being achieved like this. You just kind of running on a big high of motivation. All right. So big, big, big blessing, big closing out of energy happening for you during this time. But I will say, be aware of this energy that you are, I don't want to say running from, but distancing yourself from. They will try to keep you back. They will try to keep you to stay. They will try to pull out all the stops to get you to, you know, reconcile and give them a second chance and try this again. The biggest thing is that you've already tried this possibly more than once and it never works. So just remember that. I do want to talk about this new energy coming towards you before we go, because why not? All right, so tell me about this lover's energy coming towards my Pisces that they could be overlooking. First of all, why is Pisces overlooking this person? Why is Pisces overlooking this person at this time? Let's see. All right, Six of Swords, because you're going through your transition and it kind of just needs to be done alone. All right, so you don't really have enough time to date. Also, Seven of Cups, there's a lot of options around you. That's not the only person on your body. You have so many more people on your body, including the person who's not good for you. And a lot, it could be too much. It could be a lot to choose from. It could be, some days you may be thinking, oh, it'd be nice to go on a date with them, but then you never follow through. It's just a lot right now. Until you can narrow it down, it's just kind of like the patience game here a little bit. All right. So I guess that's fair. I guess that's not like a douchebag type of energy of why you're overlooking them. So I can get with that. All right. So let's see. Who is this person? Who's this lover's energy coming towards my Pisces masculines and feminine? Who is this lover's energy coming towards Pisces masculine and feminine? All right. We have the Four of Swords. So this is someone who's not really on your body right now. They could be taking some time to themselves, reflecting, trying to see what their next game plan is. Okay. They also could be someone who's just taking a break from dating themselves. They're not really like dating multiple people right now. They could be just taking a break from the dating scene. Let's see if I can see why. All right, 10 of Wands, just having a lot of responsibilities. Their family could like need their help. They could be working long hours. They could have children if they have children. If they don't, maybe they just taking care of themselves. Being an adult is stressful. So there's a lot of things going on right now for this person as well that they're like, okay, I don't really want to date. But if I was to date someone, it would be Pisces all the way. All right, this person is the Strength card. So this is always a plus when it comes out for love in my readings because I see the Strength card as someone who is just very disciplined. I'll say like someone who doesn't cheat. Okay. Like someone who doesn't have a wandering eye, they don't have the desire to cheat. They are very focused on their person. So that's always a plus. I also see the Strength card as someone who has a routine about themselves. They don't get themselves into trouble. They could be someone who likes to work out. They could eat clean, that kind of thing. They are just someone who kind of tries to stray away from temptation. Okay. So they could have a past with that and they're like rehabilitated. They just don't want to be in temptation. Or this is something that they just are very prideful about, be like working out a lot, eating good, or just, maybe not drinking as much, maybe not smoking, not getting into substances, not cheating, not being lured in by players or hoes. The Strength card is very prideful. It's also Leo energy, by the way. Okay. All right. We also have the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay. So I do feel like this person has good stability about themselves, but I do feel like they do want to achieve more when it comes to their life. They do have a dream that's unfulfilled. So they could have put their dreams on a back burner to focus on work, and they have made way for themselves. They have stability, they have a home, a roof over their head, a car, they have money in the bank, but they also feel like, maybe it's time to bunker down and focus on a passion or a desire of theirs. So that may be something they tell you about once you do start speaking to them and chatting them up a little bit. I also feel like this person's a very patient person, very patient for their abundance to come in, like, for their investments. They're patient in relationships, patient with trying to get you to notice them. Okay. So that's always a good trait too. And that is Taurus energy. All right. And then we have the Nine of Cups here. So this person is very self-indulgent. Okay. So I do feel like this person has been very single for a while. Like they're not someone who needs a relationship. It's more so that they want a relationship. And when they want a relationship, they stop at nothing to get it. So this is like someone who would have a crush and they're not just going to more than likely date someone who's not their crush. It's like, I'm not just going to date just to date. If I'm going to date, I want to get the person that I want. Nine of Cups. Also feel like this person does things that make them very emotionally happy. So they are like a dopamine person. So they may do different things that get them their dopamine fix. I don't know what people do that are hobbies for that, but they could be like really into that, whether that's like cooking, whether that's like working out. Maybe they found some other hobbies to get that in. I don't know. Okay. But this does feel like a very indulgent person when it comes to their lover. So they will love you very hard. And this is Pisces energy. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to get some last words for this reading. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know if I highlighted anything significant for you, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next reading coming out very soon. Also, check out my website, www.dreamtarot.store. It's on the screen if you would like to book a reading. All right, let's get the last words for Pisces. I think you'll be my longest video today. I'm also doing Capricorn and Leo if you're interested. Okay. All right. Last words for my Pisces. Last words for my Pisces. The first two cards coming out are crazy. I'm going to put them to the side. so we can talk about them first. Okay, that is funny. I'm dying. One more. All right, cool. All right, bottom of the deck, we have great P word, great D word. Okay, you know what that means. Look on the screen. If you're not looking on the screen, then I can't help you. All right, so that's your first card coming out. So good for you. You got that great middle piece. All right, this is the first two cards to come out. So we have not interested and not my type. I think this is so funny because maybe you're speaking about this person that you're overlooking, not interested and they're not your type. I mean, that is valid. You know, I hear you loud and clear. Okay. But the cards are telling me that this person's your lover's type. So I don't know. You may want to give them a try. All right. I think this one is super interesting, and both archetypes came out. So we have the masculine archetype and the feminine as well. We have player energy and hoe energy. So when this comes out, this lets me know that someone, a masculine, likes to date around, or a feminine likes to date around. And there's nothing wrong with that. I do see that you guys do have um, a lot of options coming in with that Seven of Cups, and you're not looking for anything serious, and it could just be easier just to go out and just be social and have fun while you're detaching from something that was really traumatic or just, you know, bullshit to you. Excuse my language. All right, so we have sexy haircut slash hairstyle. So your hair is looking really good, Pisces. Love the hair. We have in the trash. All right, so you are completely done with something. It cannot be recycled. All right. We have marijuana. So some of you guys could be smoking a ton, which is nothing wrong with that. All right. True love, you're my soulmate. Ooh, interesting. All right, what else do we have here? Struggling inside. Okay. That could be you. You could be having some struggles while you're trying to move on. That is normal. Okay. I want a family with you. Yes. Someone could be telling you these sweet nothings. And remember, they're sweet nothings. Okay. Hiding my feelings. Strictly straight. Jealous of you. Could have been dating someone who was jealous of you, or a friend that was jealous of you. Could have been this person. I've been hurt before. I'm not letting this go. Under the bed. Might find something under your bed, or this person may find something of yours under your bed. Under their bed, excuse me. Manipulator is coming out. We have happy birthday. We have too clingy. Saggy is coming out, Sagittarius. We have movie night, Netflix and chill. We have I know you will hurt me. And what else do we have here? We have spring. Okay, so look out for spring. Things may not be feeling very clear right now, but look out for spring. You will be shining very brightly in the springtime. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you, Pisces. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be well.